Hello, this is Mr. Montano from 5404 Monterey Cove, Northwest, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here to share with you a brief introduction to what we're going to be doing coming Monday, 4/13/2020. First of all, let me say that I hope everyone is safe and healthy and that they're thinking nothing but healthy thoughts. At this time, I share with you that it's important to me to know that you're staying safe and more importantly, that you're reading at home and that you're doing some math and I hope some writing and a lot of reading. Uh, you have lots of time on your hands, and I would like for you to take advantage of that time in helping yourself to becoming a better reader, better writer, a better mathematician, and a better scientist. And so, with that in mind, I wanted to share with you, real quickly, just a couple of books. First book, I'd like to share with you this one that was given to me by a golf pro by the name of Bill Harvey. It has some of my favorite quotes in here, both for golf, but they are, not only for golf, but they're applicable to life itself. And so, uh, one of my favorites has to do with the fact that when people quit playing football, basketball, or they quit playing, I guess you could say, baseball, they all turn to playing golf. And so, this is a sport that you can do for a lifetime. And so, that's the beautiful thing about golf. It's for any and all ages, and it's for both boys and girls, men or women. And the wonderful thing about it is that it's fun and it's a great opportunity to enjoy the outdoors as well as get some good exercise and lots of sunshine. The second book I'd like to share with you, and starting Monday, I will be sharing some of my favorite poems from this book called Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of my favorite poems from here. And you might have some favorite poems from this particular book that you might remember or recall. And if you'd like for me to read them aloud, I would be happy to do so. But I will be reading these particular poems aloud on Monday, starting 4/13/2020. Uh, as you know, we have our book of the week for our book summary. And so the book of the week for this upcoming week is going to be Juan Verdades, The Man Who Couldn't Tell a Lie. This particular book was written by my favorite author, Joe Hayes. And it's also illustrated, and the illustrator is Daniel Fiedler. And so this is going to be a great opportunity to show you two great things, a great story, first of all, that you'll hear and enjoy. Secondly, some of the illustrations in the book wonderful watercolors done by Daniel Fiedler. And so if you take a look at all the detail, and these are watercolors and they're watercolor prints, and so you're going to really enjoy this particular book. So I'm looking forward to reading that to you next week. And I'm also looking forward to seeing your faces as well and hoping to hear from you for your journal writing. We're going to do that as well as part of your writing exercise, in addition to spelling. And also, I want you to visit some of our websites that we haven't currently been visiting. Maybe you have. Those would be iReady, reading, and math, in addition to A to Z, learning. And thirdly, Benchmark Advance, and Benchmark Advance for students specifically. In addition to those, you can also go to ST Math if you recall your ST Math account information, and if not, I can look that up and get that to you. Your best point of contact for Mr. M is going to be Montano, Montano _C at aps.edu. Okay? And that'd be your best point of contact for me or Class Dojo. And so, and if your parents would like to use Class Dojo, I'd be happy to post both to this site, to our Google video site, and also to the CBL site, computer-based learning, .mysite.com. I can post that information there as well. Okay. And so at least now we're making an effort to get back into school, although it's distance learning or what I like to call online learning. And with online learning, you can basically do it in your pajamas. And if you're in your pajamas, that's great. Don't be embarrassed. I'm not in my pajamas, but nonetheless, if you feel more comfortable doing it in your pajamas, well, then that's great. Just do me a favor and be sure to tune in, okay? We'll be tuning in on Monday. I'd like to get together with you at about 12:30, maybe. We haven't set anything in stone, and if that's a conflict for you, you be sure to let me know, or for your parents if you're using your parents' computer. The other thing is to let me know if there's any material that you need, in as far as paper or pencils, because I do want you to work on an extensive science project this week and next week. The following week, we're going to have a unit study on animals, and those areas are going to be 5 different categories, and those are going to be amphibians, reptiles, mammals, fish, and birds. So you get to choose one of those 4 categories, and you get to classify which particular animal you particularly want to do research on and do your research on. Okay, I will provide you with a vocabulary list for science regarding the things we're going to be looking for in those particular categories. For example, animal habitat, and I could just go right off the top of my head and let you know what specifically we're looking for. Animal habitats, we're also looking at animal diets, animal characteristics, some of the animal traits. We're going to be looking at the ecosystem for animals. And if there's something outside of that that you want to particularly look at or study in addition to your animal, and you want to extend that, I think I welcome it, and I hope that you choose to do so. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll get back together with you on Monday. I'm going to sign off at this time, and I hope your parents and you and your family are doing very well. Continue to work through this, and until we see each other once again, stay safe and think healthy thoughts. Mr. M, signing off.